Hey folks, this is Phil here, and it's time for another reaction video. This is going to be another one from Dax, and this one is actually something pretty special. He just released it this morning, about 6 hours ago, as of the time I'm recording this. And he posted a note yesterday, and I want you to read it. I told myself I wouldn't drop a new song in 2025 until I went 6 months alcohol free. I wanted to see what I could create with complete clarity. Now, on the first day of the 7th month, I present to you, Man I Used to Be, praying this one reaches those who need it. Let's make an impact. Here he is holding a sign going, this is the most important song I ever made. And, all right, so let's listen to it and see what it's like. As always, before we get going, I would ask that you would please, if you enjoy my content, please like, subscribe, especially comment. It really helps the YouTube algorithm, and share it. I really ask that you do that. Anyway, here we go.
Half the man I used to be. It's gone. Takes some getting used to me.
All right, for those of you who don't know, Dax has been dealing with alcoholism. So we go back a little bit and kind of shows him drinking. But look, there's also pictures of other men. I think this has more to do than just alcoholism. Let's start from the beginning.
I'm half the man I used to be. It's gone. Takes some getting used to me. I used to think I had it all, but when you're up, all you do is fall. And that's why I'm half the man I used to be. Trials and tribulations, all my past trauma, generational curses from daddy and mama, heartbreaking lies, dirty soul ties, mixed with addictions that clouded my eyes. I've been mistaken and taken for granted and locked in the prison that I call my mind. And now that I've lived and I've learned and I've built and I've burnt all these bridges, I'll leave it behind.
Wow, he is. Okay, I'm getting emotional to this. I feel like he's talking about me. Let's play this. Go back to this.
Half the man I used to be. Trials and tribulations, all my past trauma, generational curses from daddy and mama, heartbreaking lies, dirty soul ties, mixed with addictions that clouded my eyes. I've been mistaken and taken for granted and locked in the prison that I call my mind. And now that I've lived and I've learned and I've built and I've burnt all these bridges, I'll leave it behind. And that's why I'm half the man I used to be. It's gone. Takes some getting used to me. I used to think I had you do is fall.
Oh man, isn't that true? When you think you have it all, when you're up, all you do is fall. That is so true. I thought I had it all. I had money, nice place, I had a family, and yeah, just fell.
And that's why I'm half the man I used to be.
Look at him being followed by this continually larger group of men. It's reaching out to all men.
Don't ask the reason I changed, ask yourself why you stayed the same. I couldn't sleep in that bed I made. I needed more life, I tried every remedy prescribed, getting drunk every night, letting women waste my time.
Yeah, so then you get that empty, this empty part in your heart that you're trying to fill. So you're doing everything, drinking, drugs, women, whatever you can find to try to replace that emptiness in your heart. And that's what he's talking about.
Now I'm in a phase, I can sleep alone, I don't never chase. I got God, letting go of pain, that was never mine. Trying to bear the weight's not my job.
Amen, amen. It's about God. It's about God. Jesus said, all ye that are weary and heavy laden, take my yoke upon me, and upon you, and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, and you shall find rest unto your souls. Amen. I'm just going to go back. That was just powerful.
Half the man I used to be. Don't ask the reason I changed, ask yourself why you stayed the same. I couldn't sleep in that bed I made. I needed more life, I tried every remedy prescribed, getting drunk every night, letting women waste my time. Now I'm in a phase, I can sleep alone, I don't never chase. I got God, letting go of pain, that was never mine. Trying to bear the weight's not my job, cause that's the man I used to be, and he ain't no use to me. Half the man I used to be, it's gone. Take some getting used to me. I used to think I had it all, but when you're up, all you do is fall. And that's why I'm half the man I used to be.
Now that church house. Coming to God. Coming to God.
I'm half the man I used to be. It's gone. Take some getting used to me. I used to think I had it all, but when you're up, all you do is fall. And that's why I'm half the man I used to be.
Wow, so Dax has been putting out a lot of songs recently for men. This particular song seems like the anthem for men who've found Christ and had their lives changed. And that's what it all points to. Starting off with alcoholism, thinking he had top of everything, and he lost, everything. And then going from there, he drop to the bottom, and you try to fill all that loss that you have in your heart with all these different things, and it never works until you find the guy upstairs who carries the burden for you. And then the beautiful scene of that long, long line of men and ending up in that church house. I mean, for me, I can say that's my story. If that's your story, comment, let me know that's your story too. I mean, you don't have to give me details, but just saying, yeah, Phil, that's me too. Dax, you said this may be the most important song you've ever written. I agree with you because it all points to God. We don't need those addictions. We don't need to have someone in our bed next to us. We don't need to have all that money. What we need is God to carry the burdens for us. And I think half the man that I used to be is in reference to the salvation when we become born again. This is my take as a Christian. I think what he's saying is more like Jesus, less like me. And that's my goal every day is I want to be more like Jesus and less like me, to where there's not even half of me remaining anymore. I have quickly become a huge fan of Dax. I'm not even sure what genre he is. He does some rap, and I think he's a lot of country. I don't know. But this is what most of country is nowadays, at least this style of country. I'll be honest with you, I've never been a fan of country. I'm starting to like it. So what are your thoughts, guys? Please let me know. I'm half the man I used to be by Dax.